Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Wisconsin Badgers, Barry Alvarez Field at historic Camp Randall Stadium, where we are looking forward to a fantastic battle. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Titans taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Titans ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Wisconsin's offense will get first crack at it today. Out of the gun, the inside kick. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They're setting up the screen. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Scrambling away. That's inside. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback making adjustments. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Still running at the 40. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire...
He's loose. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Look out, he's got room. Picks up the first down. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Handoff to the lone back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gonna swing it on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a first and goal. And the Badgers line it up with a first and goal. He's looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to bring it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Titans offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Dropping back. It's Beebe. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He's got it on the right. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Titans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They go to the ground. Turning on the Jets. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The Titans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Titans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Titans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their 2nd sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
Well, this defense is going to mix up their looks against this quarterback, playing some zone. That time it was man coverage, but they also brought the blitz. So they're just trying to keep this quarterback on his toes.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. To the air on first down. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. To the air, it's Beebe. Under fire. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Dumps it off in the flats. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights. Good. That brings them to within 1. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Running to Green. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Gets it past the marker. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Throws to the wideout. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Badger!
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the 1st quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Makes the stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Swings it out to the flat. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab right down the middle. There he goes. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. From the gun, running back on the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Titans.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Badgers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Jones. Wide open spaces. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Badgers are on the move. Running back searching for a hole. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on second down. Quarterback adapted. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Jones. At the 20, he's got space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Badgers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants to throw it again. There's the pressure. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw the ball all season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. The Titans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Beebe. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And the Titans decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got his man downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jones. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in the game, more or less in the first half.
Quarterback making checks. The snap sets up the throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Touchdown, Badgers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights at 28-13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. Got his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Push down for the tackle.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. There he goes. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. The Titans have this offense rolling. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Titans have it with a 1st and 10. Defense in press coverage. They're working that left side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Beebe. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On the ground. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Touchdown, Titans. Fit it in the window for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it, and I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Blasted as he lets it go.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
He wants to change this route. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. It's complete to the right. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. It's a seam wide open. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Quickly complete. All out of space. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's got him. You don't have to make things complicated. You see zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to him after the catches. They're
pulls it in down the middle. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Titans will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Beebe. Zings it complete to the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Buys a little extra time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. No good. Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they've got nothing there. 15-point game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's head back to a great scene there in Camp Randall.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Badgers will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines, got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. The Titans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Titans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. They defense answers. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He breaks a tackle. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Slithers into space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Badgers are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job.
He's into the open down the middle. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Virginia Tech looks like a legit contender right now. That offense is just having its way so far. They're up 14 over the Groupers. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Beebe. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm thinking about shipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Titans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish.
It's a running room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's 2nd and long. He might want another play. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. Turning it on. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. from the red zone, looking for a space. Touchdown, Badger! And the pummeling has started.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Leaves it with the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Fires to the wideout. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. The Titans will punt this one away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Going right to work up top. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give to the tailback. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. It hadn't been physical.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Titans send out the punt unit. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Got room at the 35. He's loose. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. The quick out. Just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Got his man in the middle.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Titans will snap it on 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Titans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Find some fresh air. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. To the air, it's Bailey. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Defense playing a bail technique. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Might be looking to run. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and touchdown, Badgers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock. A penalty like that. And the Badgers will try to punch it in on first and goal. Here we go. And off Jones. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Haynes. He won't get there, it'll bring up fourth down. And the Titans will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets a block. Quick step and go. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. And off to Jones. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by just 4 to Louisiana. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Makes the catch. It's home. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Bailey. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker. It's Keith. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Titans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll set up to throw. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. They get to him as he throws. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Picks up the first down, still moving. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. Turning on the Jets. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He caught it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To throw, it's Bailey. He'll throw it quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Titans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Here comes the heat. He lobs one high down the left side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and